Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. We've got a tremendous matchup for you tonight. Tailgating has been going on since the early morning, and this place is locked and loaded. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cowboys will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So Kentucky's offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. He's running out of time here. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First and 10 play coming up. Back to pass. It's Vandegrift. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he's got it. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Gordon. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that short completion. The shotgun running play call. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Cowboys looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Number 8.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Kick is good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14, Kentucky 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball to the 16. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today.
14, Kentucky 0.
crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The game makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Gordon. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Flores. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Tough situation of the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
The shotgun handoff here. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Cowboys come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. He's going to hand this off. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown. Oklahoma State. Number 20. With the carry.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Back to throw. It's Flores. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oklahoma State 20. Kentucky 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Vandegrift. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Presley. They get him bad at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. And they get him down after the completion. The Cowboys looking to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. It's an out route, the catch made. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Cowboys. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
48 on to punt it away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Lexington. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And this one is getting ugly.
Oklahoma State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up.
And it's picked off in the end zone. At midfield. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
38, Kentucky, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down.
He hands it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Physical running fights off the defender. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The back's got it on a counter. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Carry is the runback. Gain of 2. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw. It's Flores. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They call the counter run here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The Cowboys trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. He'll be stopped short of the end zone. The try fails, but the penalty marker is down, so hold on. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands, it's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To throw, it's Vandegrift. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Handing off on the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Kentucky, 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. To throw, it's Vandegrift. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. First down at 10. Receiver in motion now. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Flores. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll give it to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. First and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. That's a second and goal play for the offense.
Check. Flip.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Gordon. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, and the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Cowboys will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Heading left after the handoff. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that previous play. Give it to the back again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Back to pass. It's Flores. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Cowboys line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower them at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. They got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And they punch it in, 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.